Hello friends, welcome to my channel Alina Craft Studio. Today I am finally sharing one of the most requested videos, how I print and cut my images using Cricut. To be honest, when I just started, I struggled a lot with getting crisp and vibrant images for my cake toppers and 3D letters. It took me quite a bit time to figure out it all. So in this video I will walk you through every single step, from the materials I use to the exact print settings that gives me the best results. And also, before we jump in, I will share some common issues you might run into and how to fix them, so stick around. Let's start with what I use. Here is my printer. I bought it at Costco 4 years ago and I am absolutely happy with it. This printer gives me bright and high quality prints. Let's talk about paper. For the great image quality, you have to use photo paper. I've tried several different brands over time, and honestly, I have been happy with the result from all of them. Also, you can choose glossy or matte paper, depending on your personal style and type of the projects you are making. As for me, I prefer matte finishes. I just love how the colors look soft but still vibrant. My favorite brand is Canon. It's a great balance between quality and price. Before printing an image, I always edit each design individually. Let me show the process using this one as an example. First, I created an extra white outline around the image. To do that, I use the offset tool. I try to use the border not too thick and not too thin, just enough to make the design pop. Then I change that offset layer to basic cut and set the color to white. After that, I select both layers, the image and white outline, and click Flatten. I repeat this for all images I plan to print. Once they are ready, I arrange the images as tightly as possible, kind of like a puzzle, to save paper and space. To help with this, I use a special template I made. If you want to know how to find and use it in your own projects, I have a separate video on my channel that explains it in detail. I will leave the link in the description below. After I've placed all the images inside my template, I moved it aside, select all my images and clicked Attach. Now my project is ready to go. I just click Make and move on to printing. Here we select our file, then click Continue, and now set up printing settings. I select here my printer and click on these two buttons. Now will be a tricky moment. You have to move your window. Under you will find another printer settings. You have to check your printer, your paper size, and select your paper type. For matte paper I use photo matte paper, or if you select glossy paper, you have to select glossy settings. Also, you have to check what settings are set on your printer and what type of paper parameters are selected. All settings should match the paper you are printing on. This is your key to success. And after that, you can print. Every printer is different, so play around to see what works best for your machine. But choosing the correct paper type and print quality is the key for the best result. After printing, I cut out the images using my Cricut. And I use light cardstock settings to cut my photo paper. Once printed, I place the paper on my green standard mat, or also can use light grip blue mat. It's very important, make sure it's aligned well. You can also use special tape for extra support. watching the process how my Cricut cuts out the images. And here is the final result. As you can see, the cuts are super precise and the colors really pop. This is the quality I was dreaming of when I just started, and I'm so happy I can share it with you now. Now let's talk about what to do if things go wrong. Here are a few common issues I've experienced. The most common problem is when your Cricut cuts are slightly off. I would recommend to make calibration your machine. Let me know in the comment if you want to know how to do it, and I will make tutorial for you. If this didn't help either, try restarting everything. Switch off your Cricut machine, log out from Cricut Design Space, and also restart your computer. I know it sounds too simple, but honestly, a full restart has fixed so many issues for me. My another life hack. I spent a couple of my nerves when I did everything as usual, but my cuts came out with errors. What helped? I went to the website Cricut Design Space and found a new update. I downloaded a new version of Design Space, and only after that everything worked. So keep this option in mind too. Another problem: your printer colors look washed out. Double check that you have selected the correct paper type and print quality. Also make sure you are not printing from a browser window. Try using the print dialog from the app directly. If your Cricut starts cutting fine, but then suddenly goes off track, it's often because the mat isn't sticky enough and the paper begins to leak. For the best results, always use the fresh mat, or make sure your current one still holds materials in place. I actually have a video on my channel where I show how I clean and care for my Cricut mats to make them last longer. I will leave the link below if you are interested. I hope this video helped you to get one step closer to mastering print and cut with Cricut. If you learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more beginners-friendly Cricut tutorials. Thank you for watching and happy crafting, my friends!